Hey guys, it's Julie Skolnick from With Understanding Comes Calm. Let's talk 2E and 2eresources.com. And this is the Gifted and Distractible vlog. You know, we just launched recently and we're so thrilled with the response. In fact, we're receiving requests pretty much weekly on topics to address. So I'm going to address one of those topics that was requested here, which has to do with how do we integrate all the parts of being 2E when specifically our thinking brain is so fast, but our doing brain might be a little bit slower. So to address this, first of all, we have to really understand who we are. We have to understand why things might be a little bit harder to initiate, push through, complete. And that's tied very much to that first part of the question, which is tackling the fast brain that we have, how we connect from A to Z maybe, while other people are still going B, C, D, E, you know what I'm talking about. So on the one hand, we have to understand our tolerance for boredom and frustration. And we have to really understand the other people who are in our sphere for whatever we're doing, whether it's social or it's academic or it's at work, whatever it is, we have to take into consideration ourselves and who we are, as well as the other people around us. So if we're diving into a rabbit hole to learn something we're just so interested in, go whole hog. I know I just mixed my metaphor, rabbit hole, hog. But anyway, do it. Go for it. Learn as much as you can. Go in every direction you want to. But when somebody else is relying on you, or if you're in a social situation, you really have to consider what the other person's needs are, or even their perspective. Because if they're not going as fast as you're going, you might lose them, or they might feel silly or dumb, and we don't want that. So in order to integrate all the wonderful parts of being 2E, the first step is to really understand who you are and to take into account the perspective of other people. How might they be experiencing this moment right now? And then it's adjusting and doing sort of this cost-benefit analysis, what matters. And then if you're in, let's say, any of the situations, an academic situation, a professional situation, a social situation, you have to be able to advocate for yourself. So we're going to make mistakes. Things might take longer than we want it to. But then we need to say up front, hey, I need a little extra time for this because I'm really thinking deeply about it, or this is a little bit challenging for me. Can you support me in some way? Or if it's in a social situation, to say, hey, here's what's going on for me and my perspective. I want to make sure I'm sensitive to you and your perspective. Share with me how this is going for you. Okay, so 3 things, guys. 1, make sure you know who you are. 2, make sure you take into account who the person you're with might be. And 3, clarify, advocate, ask. What do they need? Share what you need. Thanks for listening.